In today's video we have a beautiful autumn walk for you that takes you to one of the most picturesque hamlets in Cornwall. Wow, you wouldn't sleep at night, would you? No. Hello everybody, this fantastic, beautiful, tranquil view is near Truro, but it's away from the hustle and bustle of the centre of the city. It's on the river and it's actually called Sunny Corner, and the sun is just trying to peek through those clouds and it is quite warm.
Hello everyone, and as if on cue, the sun's out.
No, it's making a darn good effort, isn't it?
Middle of October, it's autumn,
Yeah.
beautiful day, isn't it? Fantastic. Even the wildlife agrees.
Yes.
Sunny Corner, lovely name. Really beautiful.
Sunny Corner today is a genuinely lovely place to sit and take it all in, but it was in danger of being lost. In 2016, the organisations responsible were intending to allow it to fall back to nature, but a local Truro man was determined to prevent that from happening. Through social media, he brought a small group of volunteers together to clear the gorse and blackthorn and save the 100-year-old shelter. Today it is tended and cared for by volunteers, and don't they do an amazing job? It's the perfect spot just to park up on the roadside. There are picnic benches here, there's a little undercover canopied area with some seating. It's just so beautifully tranquil. So it's all looked after by the community and by donations to remember loved ones. It's quite beautiful. So if you visited Truro, grab a pasty and come and eat it down here. It is bliss.
I was reading yesterday a little article I found online. It said just spending 20 minutes a day just purely being outside, especially in nature, just can make you help your mental health, just make you feel better. This report I was reading as well even went on to say, even if you can't get out into nature, just looking at images of nature can help you. Even like a screensaver with a beautiful image. It says, of course not everyone can head into the woods on a whim, but the good news is you don't have to. Even small touches of nature at home can make a difference. Visual flowers such as white or yellow roses have been shown to create the greatest calming effect on brain activity.
Wow.
Yeah. And it even says here, and if all else fails, even a photo of a forest can help. Research shows that looking at pictures of nature on your laptop or simply gazing out at something green can trigger the same calming brainwave changes and reduce stress.
And on that note, for your mental health and pleasure, let's just show you some nature. Holly berries are just ripening. They aren't red, bright red yet. They've got that orangey tinge to them still. Some are even still green. And I know that down this way people do tend to come out and forage for them and pick them so that they can put them in garlands and wreaths for their front door and mantelpiece at Christmas period. The leaves are actually falling as we're walking. It's been such a beautiful autumn. So we've had such a quiet period of a high pressure No winds, very, very little rain. And so consequently the leaves have died on the trees without being ripped off them by an Atlantic storm. And everywhere is looking beautiful. It's almost, probably not at all, but almost challenging New England for colour this year.
And the colours are incredible, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is it because of the summer we've had, do you think?
Yeah, I've just said that we've had no wind and very little rain.
Right.
So everywhere is dry, the leaves are all crunchy as you walk on them, aren't they? And they've just kind of like faded away naturally. I actually think autumn is quite a cosy time of year. It's time to start thinking about changing your summer clothes into warm, snuggly jumpers and hats and scarves coming out the cupboard. Wonderful. And hot chocolates, they're definitely on the menu. I'm no good with bird calls and things like that. I'm really not very good at recognising them either. There are so many different types of birds. All I know is that their calls today are so beautiful. Do you like the bird calls today?
I do. I wish you knew more about which ones.
Neither of us are very good at it.
No, we're terrible, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, you see herons here, don't you?
Yes.
And you see...
curlews?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, they're the ones with the big red beaks, aren't they, that go digging for worms.
We have the what's the mud wader ones?
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
I really don't know. It is a hole in my knowledge. Ask me about plants, I'm better at plants, but birds, no. I do like birds, I just don't know which ones are which.
Just ask me about fish and chips and pasties.
And who won the FA Cup in 1976?
Yeah. Southampton.
So it's just a quarter of a mile or so until you get to Malpas village. It's like snow, isn't it?
Isn't it? Beautiful.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
This is the pretty little village of Malpas, or Le Malpas, or Bad Step in French. Maybe they did take a bad step into the river when trying to cross it at one point. Ships used to pass Malpas on their way up to Newham Quay, although that is a very rare sight these days with the silting of the river. There also used to be a large fuel depot here, but that has now gone and been replaced by beautiful properties. Beautiful setting.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, so quiet near the river. The little cottage across the way was once the ferryman's cottage. They used to leave lights on to help ships navigating the river. Opposite, on the other bank, Woodbury, is where there was a heronry, hence why the pub is called the Heron Inn. We're now walking to St Clement Church. It's the most idyllic, well, it's not even a village, I think it's a hamlet, handful of houses perched on the creek at the top of the Trezilian River here. And it is one of my favourite autumn walks. We've got loads of oak trees, the leaves are scattered all over the floor, and we're just surrounded by nature. Get occasional glimpses of the river, looking beautiful today. The sun is just filtering through the trees, and it just makes you feel so good. We are so lucky to live in this Cornish environment. It rejuvenates your soul.
Ah, this is beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous.
This is a there and back again walk rather than a circular one. And if you would like to do this as well yourself, then by all means please hop over to our Patreon page or join YouTube membership at the Cornish Walker level. I'll pop a copy of the walk instructions on there just so you can follow it too. And if you do join Patreon or YouTube membership, we do post a copy of our video on there without the ads, so you can watch ad-free, and you do get additional content. If you join, you will also be invited to our annual meetup. We enjoy a good walk and maybe a coffee and cake too. These roots are like alligator tails, aren't they? They're amazing. So cobbled and crusted, and then gentle, it's softened by that moss. It's just beautiful. Not so easy to walk on.
I liked your analogy to an alligator. Yeah, they are, aren't they? They even look like it.
Scaly.
Yeah, like gnarly.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that leaf just falling down. Oh, it's such a beautiful autumn. I'm so glad we're out in this today, aren't you?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's just beautiful to be out in. Yeah.
Wow, that's come down, hasn't it? Oh. So now the types of trees are going to change from oaks and more native trees, and we go into this cathedral of pine trees. They are so tall and they just sway and make a wonderful noise. And it's so much darker in here. But these trees, they're massive. I don't know how long I've been here. One or two have fallen over now. Probably too thin and tall and much too close together to survive our autumn gales. But it's a lovely, cosy sensation in here. I used to love autumn walks as a child, particularly through oak woodlands, and I would always look for an acorn cup that still had the acorn in it. They're such a beautiful seed pod, and from, you know that saying, what is it, from tiny acorn mighty oaks grow, and I used to like to try to preserve them, and I'd get a little bottle of clear nail varnish and make them all glossy. You know, as you do as a child, you don't really know much better, do you? But this is very evocative of my childhood. Lots of country walks.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Fat, lovely acorns, and I do like the cluster of cups. They're so cute, aren't they?
Like
mahogany colours. Yes! They're so cute, aren't they? So, of course, oaks are very important in the past for the timber for mining or for shipping, which would have been a huge industry in this area. The shipbuilding down at Malpas and Truro, and further downriver as well. Hence we've got so many oaks in this woodland. It's lost some soil.
You look as if you've shrunk.
I feel like a little girl. Those acorns all over the beach
All
like
over
that.
it, yeah.
They're a bit like bull bearings though, aren't they?
They are a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
I'm out of rhythm. Wee.
Wee.
No. Wee. 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 Oh, you stopped. How old are you? Wee.
Oh. So from Sunny Corner to this point, we've now arrived at St Clement's. It's a village or a hamlet?
Little hamlet, I would say.
Hamlet.
Yeah.
So we've arrived at St Clement. It's about 2 miles, isn't it?
I love these cottages over here.
It's stunning.
Absolutely incredible, aren't they?
Yeah. If you were to carry on down the path, eventually it takes you to Tresillian, follows the river. This particular tributary is called the River Tresillian. No water today, but it still looks really beautiful. Let's just wander up to the church. The church here in St Clement has a wealth of history. It's very rich in history.
So there's a legend about St Clement.
Oh, do tell.
Yes, he was exiled to the Crimea,
Okay.
right? Performed a miracle by creating a spring of water for thirsty prisoners,
Wow.
and was then martyred by being thrown into the Black Sea with an anchor tied around his neck.
That's not a nice story.
No, oh sorry.
Well,
Do you want me to find a better one?
poor man. So that's who this church is dedicated to that we're
yeah,
going to go up and
yeah.
see now. That is the driveway to the old vicarage. Stunning property now, isn't it? Beautiful. Wow.
So there is a very old stone at the churchyard,
Yes.
which we'll find, and that once was at the old vicarage, and it got moved from there, put into the churchyard in the 1930s.
Let's go and find it then. St Clement certainly gives off that aura of a place that time has stood still and it's not been updated or overcrowded. And so little has changed.
This is one of my favourite places in Cornwall, actually.
There's 3 really special lich gates in Cornwall. This is one of them. Another one is in Kenwyn and the third one in Wendron. They all share one characteristic, and that there's a room above the lich gate. So the lich gate is the entrance to the church. And this here is beautiful. It says it was built in 1733 at the cost of £16, 10 shillings, 9.5p, don't forget the half p, and has had a checkered history during the intervening years. Many uses, from a schoolroom to a piggery, and in more recent times as the choir vestry. So it's up above us. We've actually been in there, haven't we? There was a lady exhibiting art when we were here last time. So,
And it's not changed, has it? Look at that.
I think we could probably go and stand in the very same spot that that photograph was taken,
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely.
So it says that the church dates back to 1265, probably earlier. Tower is so covered in lichen or lichen. I tend to call it lichen, and I know that you're all going to shout that scream if you say it's lichen. But to the extent that you can no longer distinguish the features of the gargoyles on the tower, it's so thick. Of course, it's a brilliant sign of clean, fresh air.
One giant stone.
It is huge. So it tells you here, look, the Igneot stone, first scheduled as a national monument in March 1932, when it did indeed stand in the vicarage driveway.
You can see a V, an I, a T. In fact, it carries on all the way down there.
Yeah, so helpfully, the church's website has told us what it all means, and it says the south face of the stone carries a Latin inscription, Vitali Fili Taurici. I don't know how you spell it. I never did Latin at school, so forgive me. Vitalis, son of Tauricus. So the style of the letting, they think, dates from the 7th century. So that's, what, 1400 years ago?
Gosh, that's old.
I know! At a later date, a medieval wayside cross has been carved on both the principal faces of the stone. On the south face, under the cross and above the Latin inscription, is a second inscription which reads Igneot, which is a personal name. It's thought that this could have been added at the same time as the medieval cross, and it is this inscription which gives the stone its name.
And it's huge.
It is.
It's massive.
It just seems weird to me that this comes from the 600s, the 7th century, with its name, Vitali Fili, whatever it was, and then 700 years later or whatever, they've gone and vandalised it. It wasn't even like thought, they didn't think twice about it. So it's bonkers, isn't it?
Well, it's recycling, repurposing.
Yeah. In his shell guide, Sir John Betjeman says of St Clement Church, with pretty patterned glass inside the windows, red, blue and yellow on the clear ground, which give a twinkling Victorian effect, he was well impressed. Somewhere in the church is a pair of old village stocks. Let's try and find them. Love it when you've got these.
Oh, wow, gosh, yes.
Look,
Old stocks, aren't
it
they?
is the old stocks.
In earlier times, the wrongdoers of St Clement parish were sentenced for spells in these ancient stocks, which were then situated at Old Bridge Street in Truro, being part of the parish in those days.
Oh wow, so that'd be by the cathedral.
Yeah,
How
it's still
old are
here.
they? So would your wrists or your legs go in that? Would it be
Oh,
one you...
Well, yeah, it will fit. Just,
Gosh.
gosh, I might have been in that years ago.
Definitely.
Stick him in the stock.
I've just taken a photo of the photo.
Oh, good idea.
That one that's in the Lich Gate.
Must be about here, isn't it? It's got to be about here. It's not really changed, has it?
His time has just stood still, hasn't it? It's a beautiful little hamlet. This is so quirky. If I had a stylish, run-down old outhouse, I would love to do the same. Go and gather a load of pottery from antique shops and second-hand shops. It is just so cute. I love the one from the 70s there. Just such an eclectic mix. Beautiful, aren't they? There's more on the front. Oh gosh. That cottage is delightful. And little things like that, quirky personalities that shine through in somebody's property, they just make you smile, don't they?
Hello.
Hello.
I think we're at the end of our walk today.
I think so.
It's beautiful here, isn't it? Are you gonna paint that, Laura?
Yeah, oh yeah,
I think you should.
Absolutely. Yes. It's just idyllic, isn't it? It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Have you enjoyed it today?
Yes, I have, but it's shorter days, the sun has failed, the clouds have won, and it's time for us to head back home for a hot chocolate.
Sounds nice.
Yes.
Sounds nice.
So we'll say goodbye for now. If you're interested in doing this walk for yourself, I will be popping it onto Patreon and YouTube membership on the Cornish Walker level, if you're interested. But until next time.
Where we go next time?
No idea. It could be anywhere.
Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.